welcome back to Briefly Trending. Today we're going to speak about something that was trending a little while ago, so let's jump right into it. So this incident involves someone by the name of Chad Wheeler and a young lady by the name of Alleah Taylor. Now if you aren't familiar with them, that's okay, I will give you a little bit of a backstory, so let's jump right into it. So Chad Wheeler is a former American football offensive tackle. Chad was born in 1994 in California. Now there's not much about his childhood online, but it does state that he attended Santa Monica School. Now after graduating high school, Wheeler went on to attend the University of Southern California, and that's where he played college football. After his time at USC, Wheeler signed with the New York Giants. Now it doesn't seem like he spent much time with the New York Giants, but coming out of his time with the New York Giants, he went on to sign with the Seattle Seahawks. Now Alleah Taylor, there's not much about her online, but she was Wheeler's girlfriend for 6 months, and at some point she did work in media, and last I checked, she was working in the healthcare field. Now some of you may be wondering, how did Chad and Alleah meet? So allegedly Chad liked one of her Instagram posts, and shortly after he slid into her DMs. Now she stated that she wasn't a big fan of football and she never heard of him, but she did a quick Google search to find out who she was talking to, and shortly after that they met up. Now I'm assuming this meetup went very well because she stated that they had a lot in common, that they both liked the same music and the same movies, and they started spending a lot of time together. So things seemed to be going great for a while, but all of that would change on January in 2021. Now it all started with a text message that she said she received from Wheeler saying that he had shaved his head. Now this was strange to her because she said that Wheeler loved his hair and he refused to cut it. But she sort of brushed it off, allegedly because he sort of brushed it off and made it seem like it was just hair and it wasn't a big deal. So later that day she returned home, and this is when the horrible incident took place. Taylor stated that at some point during that time, Wheeler snapped into a dark place. At one point he stood up and told her to bow down. And she asked why, and he didn't respond. He just said to her to bow down again, and she responded to him by telling him no. And allegedly he immediately grabbed her neck, and then this is when the attack began. Allegedly he choked her. Taylor said she blacked out twice before the attack was over. Now, when Taylor was able to regain consciousness, she stated that her face and hand had blood on them. She remembered getting up and running to the bathroom. Now, as she was running to the bathroom, Taylor alleged that Chad was by the doorway sipping his smoothie, and he was like, "Wow, you're still alive." Taylor locked herself in the bathroom and called 911. She texted her family as well, and she texted Wheeler's father for help. Now there is audio of that 911 call, and it is terrifying, you guys. If you want to listen to it, you definitely can. So soon the police arrived, and according to reports, it took 3 different officers in 2 sets of handcuffs to restrain Wheeler. Now I want to state that this is not Wheeler's first time running in with the law for a violent incident. Now there was something that happened back in college, and there's more information out there about that incident. If you all want to read about it, you can. Now following this incident, he was detained and charged with first-degree domestic violence. And shortly after that, the Seahawks did drop Wheeler. He also pleaded not guilty to criminal charges. He was released from jail after posting bond. Now more recently, he did run into trouble again. Chad was on house arrest due to his pending felony domestic violence case, which is this case, you guys. He violated a court order by removing his electronic home monitoring device. Now shortly after this, Wheeler was taken to a hospital for a mental evaluation, and he was released the next morning according to documents. Now I want to state that Wheeler has said that he suffers from mental illness. So moving on to Alleah. Now, Alleah suffered many injuries. She has a concussion in her left arm. Her elbow was dislocated. She has bolts in her body. She has a steel plate in her arm as well. She has to get regularly checked for her concussion. And those are just some of the physical things that happen to her that she suffers with. She says she also suffers from anxiety. Now, Taylor also stated that doctors were surprised that she survived this attack at all. Taylor also stated that her survival means something. She said that whenever she's scared, she will pray and focus on positive things. She stated that she wants to help and that she has no doubt in her mind that she'll get through this. And I agree, I believe that she will get through this. I also want to state that their court date has been pushed back many times, and this incident happened in January 2021, and they have yet to receive their date in court, and I hope that it happens soon. So that's all for today, you guys. Please comment down below and tell me what you think of this incident, and don't forget to like,